Hello, this is Chris at Pixel Freak, and today I'm taking a look at a game called Rusted Warfare. So this game, so everybody knows before I get started here, is in alpha, which means that it's still currently being tested. It's probably going to come a long ways before it's considered completed. That being said, the game's actually been being created for months and months. The developer just decided to do it kind of more out in the open and was looking for some feedback, and I really like the game. It's an RTS game, which means real-time strategy. It's like Command & Conquer or Warcraft 2. I'm going to go ahead and boot it here. Croden Games, that's the developer. The one drawback to the game is that the graphics are a little ho-hum. They're kind of dated looking. Actually, it's kind of looking like early to mid 90s. However, I don't want that to dissuade anybody from playing this game because the RTS mechanics in this game are actually spot on. They're really, really good. It took me right back to the whole Command & Conquer, Warcraft 2 type era, even maybe StarCraft. And it feels really good on it, even on a tablet or on a smartphone. And what's even more amazing about that is that before this game, when I had played other RTS games on Android, usually the mechanics are either lackluster or somehow the gameplay doesn't quite work or selecting units is wrong. This game just nails all of that. Everything is perfect. I would say this game does everything perfect aside from the graphics. And the graphics, it just kind of needs an overhaul. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. And we'll see right here, I got to destroy the enemy base on the other side of the river. So, mission 1. So here we have turrets, the different ones here. I'm kind of selecting on them as I go. You can select more than one unit by double-clicking on a unit, and it selects all of that type of unit, as you would expect in an RTS. I can also create squares by touching 2 places on the screen, and that allows me to select units as well. So, select those guys, bring them down here. So I have the tank is the kind of base unit. And then here's my little builder guys. And I have I'm going to build an extractor, and I'm going to put it right there. So you see the interface actually works really, really well for an RTS. And I should also say that this game's a lot better on a tablet. It's good on a phone, and I actually played it, the majority of my playtime for this game was actually on the phone. Once I got it on a tablet though, the gameplay even stood out even further. So here on the left, you have this little magnifying glass thing, and that allows you to zoom in and out. And what's really cool about this is it kind of gives you this strategic vision if you zoom out far enough, where you can see this kind of like this shorthand notation of what you're looking at. And if there's enemies there, they would show up as being red. So let's go ahead and use my unit builder here. Let's build a small arsenal of tanks. Oh, you can set rally points too, so let's click that. Set my rally point to be... Whoops. So now my rally point is set. We'll go ahead and grab those guys. Get them out of the way. So, let's take my builder and let's build a turret right there. So the music's interesting. I think it's really good. It's a little bit random. Knowing how indie the game is, that's actually an okay thing for me. So this game is available on Google Play. It's free in the form of a demo, and it's $2.99 in the full version. There's 6 different missions. There's a multiplayer mode, there's an endless mode, and then there's like a challenge mode. I think that's all the modes. Alright, so now I have 2 teams of tanks. So what I want to do here, let's say I want to break them up into groups. So I selected 3 of them, and then here in the bottom right hand corner I'm going to select 1. So that's my first team. Second team, I'm going to hit 2. So now I have 2 teams to control with my thumb. Let's actually make a few more of these guys. Whoops, on my way out. Okay. So, team 1. Alright, time to make an assault. Now the bad thing about tanks is they only attack ground units. Alright, taking out the enemy extractor. Ooh, getting attacked. So something that's really interesting here is if you actually zoom in to your guys, some of the units are a little more detailed. Well, the tanks aren't, but some of the units are actually a little more detailed than they would first appear. Okay, here we go. They're going to attack me now. They've got to. I'm in your house. I'm killing your friends. Uh-oh, that boat's pissed off. Kill the boat. Take him down. Okay, now we're off. So before I smoke all these guys, I'm going to go back to my base. See how I'm doing here. Let's go. Let's go build that extractor. So the more extractors you have, the more money you're accumulating, and the money is up here in the upper right hand corner. That's something that could probably be fixed. Maybe put a backdrop on the money. I don't know. Being an alpha, you know, the book's kind of open. He can make all kinds of different changes to the game if he wants to. Well, I guess you could even if you were finished, but in alpha you're saying there will be drastic changes. Okay, so let's go here and let's upgrade this. Start with that. Oops. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Those make builders. You can also build... I actually saw some comments out on the Google Play Store that some people were saying, oh, this game's great, but it could use a few more units. And I disagree. I really think if the game got too complicated on like a tablet or a smartphone, it would just be too much. I'd rather have it like it is. The units are just right. You have this many here. You have tank, artillery, and hover tank. And then once you've upgraded, you got heavy tank, heavy hover tank, and laser tank. Then you also have air units and sea units. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the sea units here. I might as well just build out everything and just show you the one level. But there's other levels. There's, you know, snow levels and such. Alright, and an air factory. So I guess it could have more buildings, and I don't know. New units just seems like too much. There's other things that I'd like to see from this game before I saw new units. A graphics overhaul, probably paramount. The tough thing about a graphics overhaul is spend too much time on graphics, it's going to hurt the performance, and this game actually performs really well. Alright, here we go. Let's make a helicopter. Let's just make one of everything. There we go, we got a gunboat. We got a hovercraft. I don't want to build one of those. Oh, missed the missile ship. Alright, so those are building. We'll check those out here in a second. Can attack air only. Can attack ground only. Well, let's build an interceptor. I want to see what that looks like. That's a battleship right there. I hope nobody sinks my battleship. Alright, let's do this. Build a ton of those. Oh wait, I can't. Okay, so I can go ahead and reverse them that way. I want to do some of these bad boys. The laser tanks are pretty crazy. They're like these teeny little tiny tanks, and they blow up so fast. But they're epic strong. They just take forever to reload. So it's not so much like Warcraft, and in Warcraft, and all those, you know, formal RTSs that are on like PC. Each one of the levels unlocks a few different guns. In this game, at this point, you can just unlock everything in the first level, which is essentially what I'm doing. Why is this reminding me of the opening of G.I. Joe? Just got by air, by land, and by sea. I'm just taking them out. Did I get everything? Where's my hover tank? Oh, there he is. There's my hover tank. Okay, these guys are gonna go with them. And Bodemabobs. That was way too many. So what I'm gonna do with these guys... Yeah, especially because I don't even need them. Let's go there. Alright, so let's build. Let's build all those. This is gonna be fun. Of course he's taking out my laser tank. Laser tanks are awesome. Oh my god. My boats did something. That is awesome. Oh, they're rebuilding. Uh-oh. Oh, they took care of him. He's dead now. Yes, I'm gonna do just like straight up laser tanks. I'm gonna take him out with just laser tanks. I keep trying to pinch to zoom, but this is the result of that, and yeah. I'd rather have it that way. It makes more sense. Pinch to zoom doesn't make sense in this game. I like it the way it is. This is going to hurt. Alright, I'm invading. Here we go. Ooh, that was into that guy. So you can see that little blue line there by that guy. He's still reloading. Takes him a long time to reload. However, this much firepower is going to take down... It's going to take shit down pretty quick. Time to retreat. I got to reload. Okay, let's get the rest of them down. I think all I have to do is defeat that barracks. If that's what it's called. Whatever, let's just end this. This is gonna be done so fast. Done! Oh, not over yet. And now it's done. So that is how it's done. Victory! And then the level just jumps into the next level. So it's a pretty standard RTS game. The great thing is that they've managed to package all of what makes a great RTS game into an Android game. It just needs that extra graphical polish. Let's go ahead and jump out and go into some of the other stuff. Okay, so we have survival. Whoop. Surrounded and single passage. I'll jump into one real quick. That's fine. Oh, and you can save at any point in time during the level, just as you normally can in an RTS game. So here you go. Here, we're just trying to live. Wave 1. I haven't played past the first couple waves in this, but you can see how it is. It just continues to go. So, also we have challenge missions. So these ones put you into like a scenario. It will be hard, giggity. 3 enemies all teamed up against you. Take them all out. So difficult. I haven't beat any of these. I haven't hardly played any of these. I played one for a little while. But you can see what it is. It's just a challenge map where you're going out against a massive army of other guys. So, skirmish missions. These are the ones, let's see, here we go. Skirmish. Alright, so these ones, you have like 2-player and 4-player and 6-player. It's actually how many people are in the game. It's not a multiplayer map so much as it's... Where's the enemy? There he is. Alright, so it's just... This one's a 2-player map, so it's just you versus one other guy. But this is kind of a free-for-all maps, so you can see how those work. Okay, and let's try multiplayer real quick here. And here you connect via IP, and I didn't actually use this at all, so I can't talk much to it. I think it connects by Wi-Fi. There you go. You have 4 players. So you'd start the game, and you could have a chat right there. I think this is Wi-Fi only. I mean, having it over the network wouldn't make a lot of sense to me. But it might be. You know, I'm not sure. But I'm assuming that the characters would kind of enter in various spots on the map as the game's live, and then once it goes, then you play. So then you have the options here. You can change your difficulty here. Easy, very easy, all that. And various other options. I don't know, frames per second. Different sound settings and such. So there's also a help document here. I should show you that real quick. You have single click, double click, 2 fingers. Kind of shows you the layout of the buttons and stuff. Yeah, so that's it. So that is Rusted Warfare, made by Corroding Games. It's an indie game. You should go check it out. If you like RTS games, you are going to love this game. If you don't like RTS games, maybe this game will make you love RTS games. Maybe you've never tried an RTS game. You should check this one out. There's a demo, so go check out the demo. That one's free, and then if you like it, pay the $3. If you want to hear about more great Android games, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Take a look at our blog and like us on Facebook. And until next time, this is Chris with Pixel Freak.